I'm Shannon Vestal.
I'm Becky Kirsch.
If you've seen a couple of Nicholas Sparks movies, you know that you can expect to see certain elements like love and tragedy, and the upcoming Safe Haven is no exception. We're breaking down those familiar Nicholas Sparks cliches in this episode of The Buzz. The first element we're used to seeing in Nicholas Sparks movies is the kind of love story that happens between two people from different worlds. Now, we see this in The Notebook, which Allie is a rich girl, Noah is a poor guy, and in A Walk to Remember, we have an unpopular girl who falls for a popular guy.
And then in Dear John, we have the same thing because Channing Tatum's character, John, is in the army overseas. Amanda Seyfried's character is back home, and she also has a boyfriend, which kind of adds to the whole entire obstacle, which is, again, between these kind of star-crossed lovers. They're also coming together but overcoming. It's never easy for them, ever.
Yeah. There's always something that they have to get past together, and it kind of always makes them stronger.
Well, one element that often helps them is the usage of letters. You're not seeing a lot of texting in these Nicholas Sparks movies. They prefer the handwritten note.
Right, Nicholas Sparks is certainly an old-fashioned guy. Exactly, no texting, no emails. And in The Notebook, you know, who can forget that scene where Allie's asking Noah why he never wrote to her.
You wrote me? Yes. It wasn't over. It still isn't over.
And of course, in Dear John, we have Channing Tatum character who writes to Amanda Seyfried's character from wartime.
Dear Savannah, I promise.
Well, she writes to him too, hence the name.
Right.
Dear John. And in Message in a Bottle, of course, the whole movie is hinged on the concept of the message in a bottle sent over. Not even using the postal service this time.
Well, another thing that we've come to expect from these Nicholas Sparks adaptations is some kind of illness or death. Oftentimes, it's the main character themselves, but we also see a parental figure, someone close to the main characters that, you know, usually rocks them. Dear John, we see John's father die.
In the last song,
yes.
Also the father dies. Just listing off lots of spoilers here if you haven't seen these Nicholas Sparks movies. And watch and remember, let's not spoil it, but someone dies.
I'm totally guilty of crying in the theater in my seat over a few Nicholas Sparks movies.
Well, I think that's also part of the draw. You know, you go there to let it all out and have a good cry. But one element that Sparks uses that makes things a little bit lighter is the beach setting.
You're just starting over.
A lot of his movies take place on the beach. If you've seen the trailer for Safe Haven, then you know that this one is no exception.
And there's many a romantic walk on the beach in movies like Nights in Rodanthe and Message in a Bottle.
Well, in the last song, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth get to have a very romantic kiss in the ocean as well.
Oh yeah, there's lots of frolicking. Clearly something very romantic happened to Nicholas Sparks once near the beach, and it has to now be in every adaptation. Well, whether it's predictable or not, we know that we still love swooning over these elements in Nicholas Sparks movies, and you can check out Safe Haven for yourself when it comes to theaters this Valentine's Day. I'm Shannon Vestal.
I'm Becky Kirsch. Thanks for watching The Buzz.